Talford marvels at the intrigue of old presented within the recording cores. And I must say, I do as well. His dry prose can be quite poetic at times, perhaps incidentally. Perhaps my imagination yet again fills the gaps as I study on. The notes start to slowly piece together a description of how this final core and the cathedral seem to have resonated with each other in a rather unique way. There are magical imprints of memory within both, and they almost seek to retell the story. This resonance ignited strange portals with similar colors described in one of Raphael's notes. I did not mention them before because they seem to be quite scattered in their meaning. It appears Talford, too, thought them to be more likely a metaphor spawned from a broken mind, rather than something substantial. But not so much now. 3 of the 4 took on the forms of these portals: Crimson, Ochre, and Emerald. The Ebon mentioned was not present among them. The crew resolved to step through the magical light again and face the results, and were transported to a mysterious, stormy coast with a lighthouse in the distance. With muscle and know-how, they rowed their way to the structure, spying 2 figures atop the Widow's Walk. They entered the foot to ascend. But before they could, they were faced with a strange vision of an imposing woman sizing up a line of gladiators and warriors. A drow and the robed man Shafkham were present as well, and the woman exerted her authority and control within the scene. As their minds were returned to the foot of the lighthouse, the scattered bones of maybe a dozen creatures swarmed together into a single great foe and attacked. But by Talford's descriptions here, it was less cumbersome than their original encounter with Shafkham, and his psychic magics were put to great effect against the rattling bones. As they attempted to ascend the lighthouse, they were transported back to the cathedral and were witness to further visual memories of the battle between the false detectives. The emerald light had moved to the pulpit, and the crew found the ledger not quite as empty as it was before. Instead, upon a page there was a diagram and description of an emerald lens. Theories abounded as to what the significance could be, and the one that received the most emphasis is that it could have been used within a lighthouse, not unlike the Gauntlet itself. Without much more to go on, the crew sought to repeat the process and entered the ochre light. And as they did, they saw another vision, this time of a powerful woman amidst a sort of treasury, and another drow presenting a visitor, who reveals themselves with a silvery glow. This glow is described to continue beyond the vision and into the next level of the otherworldly lighthouse, and the crew was faced with a single disembodied head with wisps of silvery smoke. Most assumed assault the only option, and Aelin thrusted forward, but Arthur continued to baffle Talford with his attempts to discuss and befriend before taking up violence. And indeed, it worked in this moment, as the creature offered its name, Sakwishu, and when Arthur offered up their mission in return, the creature allowed them to pass and saw personal value in their quest. Predictably, they were returned to the cathedral with more signs of the old battle that once took place there, and the ochre light having moved to the pulpit, with yet another lens described upon a page. It is this reoccurring pattern that convinces B that Talford was onto something when he posited that the powers of this room and the rod sought to show these memories. The crew were at its whims, and the mystery did not need to be solved so much as something needed to present it, piece by piece. So there is no such thing as a well-timed sickness, like being sick, not feeling well. And I don't want to go down some dark, depressing road with this this interventor already. No. But we had a bit of a plan for episode 100, and it was to buckle down and really kind of hash out some back-to-back weeks of recording, and we ended up with a much more chaotic recording schedule than the average instead, and to no one's fault, of course, just illness upon illness, and then mixing the holidays and such. And it got me thinking, like, because I'm not feeling very right now. We're about to finish episode 100, and I'm much better than I was last week, but I have been under the weather. And it got me thinking, are there any particular standout moments in your life where you got sick? It wasn't like anything major, but it was such an unbelievable inconvenience to you at the time. It was just so poorly timed. Does anything stand out for anyone on that?
Flying home from Barbados, I pretty much ate my weight in goat curry. The second I got on the plane, I had some gastrointestinal distress that ruined a washroom for the 9 hours of the flight. It was one of the worst experiences of my existence.
That's not the Mile High Club I was looking for.
Yeah, seriously. You punched the wrong card on that one.
Hey, James.
Yeah, top that, dickheads.
Anyone else?
I mean, I've got a list of those a mile long because I've got Crohn's disease and I'm just kind of like pooping all over the place. But
Just
one that really sticks out in my mind was like a presentation that I had to do in high school. That it was on music, and it was something that I would like. Actually, I didn't work in high school at all, except for in music class because it was the only thing I really cared about. And then I had a presentation to do on like it was something stupid, like just a broad music subject, and I had to do like death metal or something like that, or I chose death metal. I was super stoked on it, and then that morning I was just like the queasiest I've ever been, and was like, I got to do this, you know, like I put all this work in and I'm going to do this goddamn thing. So then like I got up, did the presentation. It went over okay. But like as soon as I finished, I ran immediately to the garbage can. I didn't even make it to the bathroom and just puked.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
I had to go home and just like,
it probably just looked like you were nervous puking, but it was more than that, eh?
Oh, yeah. But I got a good mark on the thing. So, you know, that's always fun.
When I worked at the famous dinner theater that I worked at, that I bring up all the time, within the first year of working there, I ended up working at. We always take a break in the summer. So it was the first time I was taking a break there, and I got a job at Costco. It just opened up in town, and I was working there quite a bit. But I was working super early mornings. I was there at like 4 a.m. to start, and then when the rehearsal period came up for the next show, I had to like get up at 4 a.m., get to work, work till about noon or so, go home and nap, get up at 5, go to rehearsal till 10, sometimes midnight, go home and sleep for 3 or 4 hours, rinse, repeat, pretty much every day for a month. I got such erratic sleep, it made me very, very sick. My immune system just shut down. But once the show actually started, I not only had to quit Costco and get a new job, but as soon as the show started, I had really bad bronchitis. So I was like trying to get a new job and perform my second performance, I think, or production ever at that place in 7 years. And I was just unbelievably ill. And there was no understudies. It was a show must go on kind of scenario. It was real bad, real awkward time in my professional career, my professional life.
That's why the new showbiz for you is like right next to your bathroom.
Yeah. I also had strep throat in high school, just as we were doing my last year of high school, just as we were about to do the final performances of the High School Musical, which we did Beauty and the Beast. It was really fun, but it was a bad time for the old throat.
Yeah, I don't really get sick a whole lot as it is, so any stories that I shared would just be comedic lies of other people's suffering that I used for my own benefit, and I refuse to sully this podcast with that kind of behavior.
Do you not get sick because you're a reclusive shut-in, or what?
Oh, no, I'm absolutely an extrovert. I just don't get sick a whole lot. Like,
can't fucking afford it.
Are you a hugger, Cam? Are you a hugger?
I'm a massive hugger.
Oh, yeah?
Because of your size or the amount of hugs?
Both.
Nice.
Little column A, little column B.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like to give me hugs because it is just like giant teddy bear, and then I
Right.
also like hugs, so it's a win-win situation. But I understand when people aren't huggers, and I would totally respect that too. I'll give you a firm handshake or no touch, whatever you prefer.
I'm with Cam on this one. I don't get sick very often, and when I do, I have a job that is union, so they are very understanding and no questions are asked. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think back, but honestly, like, my immune system is pretty dope and I don't take on too many responsibilities. So
And
you know
worker
what?
solidarity.
There you go. That's me.
Which doesn't make any sense considering your history of being a bartender and all of the substance abuse you've achieved over the years of going to festivals.
Exactly, dude, because
That's why the
Because
immune system is strong.
yeah, exactly. It's like a fucking, I don't know, I got iron stomach.
You're an iron gut goblin, IRL.
Well, and like, you know, like with my work, a lot of the time I'm in ditches and then I'll just go have lunch, like with like, don't have time to stop and go find somewhere to wash my hands. I'm just like eating with like muddy hands, like on the side of the truck. Like, I don't know. Fuck it. Get germs. It's good for you.
I'm with it.
Famously healthy and long-lived people was ditching.
The world needs them.
The world needs them regardless, Dunk, so.
True story. Well, James, you're the only one who hasn't spoken up yet. You can wave the right and we can
He
move
did,
in.
the
or
airplane.
You got something?
The airplane.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah, his
talking
was
about?
The
best.
airplane. Oh, shit. Sorry. That's my bad.
Jesus Christ,
I
Freeman.
already forgot about it.
That story ran through your head faster than everything ran through James on that
Goat
flight.
curry through James.
Yeah. How did I forget about goat curry? Well, actually, you love goats. So why were you eating goat curry? That's a whole different topic.
Why would I not eat an animal because
It's
I love it?
delicious. Also,
That's no reason to stop eating an animal. If you love something, you should use every part of it.
The bones.
James talked about poop on the pod, which was notoriously not something he's into.
That doesn't. He was very delicate about his wording, though.
No, I hated doing it, and I'm seriously considering cutting it. But
He said, but.
Wait. This is our chance. Poop butt. That'll get cut.
Well, let's
Speaking
get
of
into the
crap,
game
I'm going to
then.
kick
Yeah.
the shit out of whatever boss you have next, Freeman.
Screw you, dude.
after
Bring
crit.
it on. I'm coming. I'm coming for you now. So most recently, what have we been doing? Because it actually has been a little bit, thanks to holidays and sickness. But I believe the last couple things you did, you've been going through these portals in this cathedral, this crazy cathedral, and going up the floors of this mysterious lighthouse. And you've managed to, I think, what'd you say, Cam? You said off screen here that you and James both managed to crit in very separate ways and overcome both encounters so
Oh, yeah.
far.
Absolutely different ways. Like, absolutely
Yeah.
massive imaginary weapon from downtown and then talk down the crazy vengeful spirit. It was,
Yeah,
it was
pretty
awesome.
Yeah, I see in the Foundry chat here a natural 20 on Arthur's diplomacy check.
Yeah.
It's the duality of this party. You have Talford, the one that just wants everything to die, and then you have Arthur, who just wants to be everybody's friend.
Yeah, it was sort of a beautiful thing when that natural 20 rolled through. I was like, this is great. Now I have to figure out what to do with that creature down the line. But so yeah, you have one portal left to go through on the western side of this cathedral, which is the glowing and nice crimson hue of some sort. Are you all popping in now, or do you have anything you want to? Anything you want to do? I don't know. I can't remember if we did any healing or resting or.
I think we were
Talking
going
or
to
what?
take a rest,
Yeah.
right? Wasn't that the plan? Cause,
Yeah, quick level up wouldn't
yeah,
hurt. I think.
oh, that was it. It was a level up. You said we were going to level up.
I see you might.
I mean, I know James has been a champ about it, but if I recall, he is completely out of spells because he made a stairway to heaven. in the last episode.
I think
You
that
guys
was
find
2
it.
episodes
I
ago.
forgot
but
about
yeah,
that.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I have cantrips and heals.
Okay.
No,
Did we not rest after that?
No, we did not rest after that.
No.
We just immediately
Pushing
went through.
through.
and
Everyone voted against it.
I mean,
At
sounds
first
like
it
something
was,
I do.
At first it was funny, but now it's like, okay, let's let James get
I'm
his spell
fine.
specs. So he can
I
actually
don't
do
mind
things.
doing range support. It just it would be better for you guys, I think, if I got my spells back.
Yeah. More lives might be saved coming up. But yeah, it's up to
I mean,
you.
we got time.
Yeah.
The episode just started.
Yeah, right?
I do believe that it might be best to. Do we think these portals will stay open for longer, or is this a gauntlet, so to speak?
Talford, I was about to ask you that. This is a little out of my depth.
Let me consult the tome again. And Freeman, is there anything I can roll to know that?
Is the tome what you call your memory? Or
Yes.
Talford calls?
Yeah.
Nice. What
yeah,
a dick.
go ahead and
Yeah, that's Talford.
go ahead and roll me an Arcana, I suppose,
Arcana.
or Occult.
All right, occult blind
They
roll
both
to
seem
the
to fit the
GM.
situation.
There you go.
Yeah, I think this whole experience has been a strange sort of time-bending thing, but it has been rooted in magic that works with not just time, but memory of some kind. And you've been getting the feeling over the last couple of events that the magics here have gone beyond the recording rod and what is stored within the cores, and more into what seems to be embedded in the place you are. This seems to be a sequence of memories attached to this room, to this cathedral, to the walls and everything in it. And it seems to want to let it out. So it seems eager to make sure it continues forward, but not necessarily eager in the sense of do it now. You get the feeling it might be happy to wait a little bit to make sure it gets done.
Drawing connections and correlations between the time dilation that has taken place between the different memories, I think it's easy to say that we could just take our time. It is a patient anomaly.
I was about to say the same thing.
I could tell. It was on the tip of your tongue, the top of your lungs.
Aylin's just standing there. Phew.
Just right over his head.
We go nap. Arthur,
It's
pray,
so
pray.
funny because I was thinking before about how I've said that Aylin is dumb over a few times. But the thing is, like, he has like a +1 intelligence and a 0 wisdom, which, like, basically by the rules of the game means he's just like average. But I think when you're next to someone like Talford, who's so fucking smart, regular people look stupid all the time.
Yeah. You even just like almost dumb yourself down. You're like, I just can't compete, obviously. So why?
There's
bother
just no
trying?
point in trying.
Yeah.
Yes, so, Arthur, would you care to help me make camp?
Yeah, Arthur's already got his feet up on Goku. Like out of the stirrups onto Goku's packs, onto his saddle. Yes.
Talford just stares down.
Yes, of course. I think that Goku here probably has enough food for us for at least the night.
We don't have to kill your goat right away.
He reaches into saddlebags and pulls out like fistfuls of rations. Like you can tell that one of the saddlebags is just around.
Yeah, actually, Goku's just sitting there between the pews, like, just like eating.
Chewing on a corner of a pew.
Yeah,
Eating
or
some
just like
Iomide
acts of
Vaguest.
Iomide. Yeah.
Just got one of the cushions in his mouth.
Yeah, like a copy, like a second edition copy of like Hammer and Tongs.
Yeah, Arthur will help Talford set up camp. He'll go up closer to the pew, I think. Do we intend to stay in the cathedral? That does not appear to be a source of running water for the cleaning and the cooking. But I do have a water skin.
Well, my only concern is if we leave, we may disrupt the magic. So, if everyone does have water skins or things like that, then I believe we'll be okay for the night.
Aelin looks to the south, where he believes he remembered seeing a basin of water. Freeman?
There is, yep.
I believe there's some source of holy water down in the south area there. If you don't find it too much of a act of indifference towards the gods, you
No,
could
I've
perhaps use
already tasted it. The problem there is it is steel. It is dusty. There is it is not running, so there's no purification. All of the particles settle into the water. So not recommended for drinking without proper boiling. And he looks around. The honest truth is, I have no idea how far above or below sea level we are.
that. Aelin, with glazed eyes at this description, passes him a water skin.
He'll take it. He's got one, but he'll take it. And right
For cooking.
right, for cooking. And he'll start whipping up some rations. There's 3 of us.
4.
Yeah, 4 of us.
Technically 5 if you count
Five.
Goku.
Look who's got the books and the pews to munch on.
No, there's no.
Goku's in the business of eating holy texts, and business is booming.
I gave him a ration. I used 5. Okay, I'm gonna prepare my spells, unless there's anything you guys think we need.
What if Goku just became a fallen paladin?
All I have to add is he was having a ham and cheese sandwich.
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right, so y'all rest.
We?
All right. Rest away. Get your spell slots sorted. Get your health pools up if they need to be up.
Actually, I forgot before Sash. I thought we did rest because I was full health. So
We healed up before our previous encounter with the wisp, but nothing happened.
As you rest, nothing seems to change in the cathedral, but you do feel like in the corner of your eye once in a while you get a glimpse of, another bit of the memory of like the detectives kind of fighting and dueling. You just see this quick movement, like a slashing of a weapon or a dodging of this way or that. When you turn, you see nothing, and that kind of haunts you, I guess, as it were, as you go. But nothing really seems to be disturbed, and the portal patiently waits for you. And when you are ready, you may venture forth.
Talford wakes up, flourishes a wand from his pocket, tapping himself over the heart as you watch the white energy spread over, covering his body.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Flourishes back into his sleeve.
Arthur finishes his morning preparations, casts a mystic armor on himself, and struggles to get back into the saddle on Goku.
Talford hopes.
He eventually gives up and uses the raised dais here.
Running jump.
Aelin removes the empty water skin that he was using as a sleep mask and rolls off the pew, ready to go.
Yeah, Krega's just waking up, looking around with distaste at all the goddamn books around him, and turns towards the portal, hoping there's a fight on the other side.
He wakes up and rolls over, and there's a text next to him. He's just like, ah!
Words.
Talford has arranged. Talford has arranged all the books into the shape of an effigy.
Nothing burns like an effigy.
All right, so you enter the portal, and just as you might expect, you pass through this magic, and it leads you to another vision of the past. And you see amidst a massive stone chamber where the ceiling reaches, about 80 feet high, and it is covered in intricate patterns of bones, swamps, and misty swirls. There's a woman that stands in the chamber with a book in hand, comparing the patterns of the diagrams on the pages. She paces around the room, occasionally glancing at the dais at one end, which holds a massive stone carving of a skull with empty sockets and a menacing visage. She speaks. We stand within the age of darkness, a place built before Eridan even raised the isle from the bottom of the inner sea, dedicated to empty death herself. But what was the goal of these serpent folk? Why these trials? She turns to face a skeleton, adorned in ancient sashes and ornamental beads and fulu. It stands nearby, perfectly still, with a stare as blank as the skull carving on the dais, and a whisper that grates the edges of the mind fills the room. You seek revenge. They sought salvation. The woman sneers. Salvation? No. There is no salvation in dread Nimbaloth. Only destruction. Purest destruction. I seek revenge, but they sought cowardly escape, willing victims for the predator of predators along the River of Souls. They did not seek salvation. They sought to avoid judgment. Judgment. A luxury I will not afford the city at the center of the world. And the scene fades from your minds and your eyes and your vision as you find yourselves on the stairs leading up to the next floor of this mysterious otherworldly lighthouse. And as you reach the peak of those stairs, you find yourself in another room very much like the others, although differently laid out, of course. This one is covered in old bedrolls and little benches to rest on. Some of them are very dusty and crumbled with age. Some of them have old bloodstains on them. There's a couple of tables in the center of the room with some old pottery on them. Another table to the south with the same. And as you summit these stairs and take a look at the room, you catch at the corner of your eye to the south of you. Well, I should probably pull you to this map, shouldn't I? To the south of you stands a bulky-looking humanoid creature with very serpentine features, ready with weapons, javelins upon its back, and a big old long spear in its hand.
It's a Battletoad.
It does look like a Battletoad. It's got like blue scales all along that, kind of protrude out all along its back, and the front of it's a little more like brownish, but it's all very like hardened scales all around. It seems it's wearing this long blue kind of loincloth, and as you step up, you see it's holding the spear, and at the bottom of the spear is this big kind of bulbous ball kind of thing, and it starts to shake the spear. You can hear a rattling coming from the base of the spear. Just like a rattlesnake, as he stands at the stairs leading further up in the way of progression, shaking this. You're not quite sure if it's intimidation or if it's warning or what, but it stands there staring at you.
I might not be the best person to make a first impression, but may we pass?
And you all hear in your heads just this slithering, hissing language that I'm pretty sure none of you understand. Although I'll double check Telford's languages. No, none of you understand. But you hear it in your minds. It's like communicating with you telepathically, but not in a language that you know.
Can I attempt to interpret the cadence and tonation of it? Like, is it angry? Like, can I do a society or something to determine its the general sentiment behind it as opposed to its specific intention?
Or a sense motive.
I think it's more a sense motive, so it'll be a perception check, but I think it'll be we'll kind of play it by the rules of no language shared with like demoralize, so like a -4 for the sense motive. Arthur, you're pretty sure it's a warning. Don't come this way. It seems to you it's not just the tone, like it's hard to tell from the tone of the voice is scratching through your mind, but this sort of he looks very warlike, like he's a proper warrior, and this rattle seems to be part of a tradition that is, that reminds you of like a rattlesnake. It means get away now. You're in trouble.
It's got maracas. Stop it before it sambas.
Perhaps if we wait for the siesta.
Talford will.
That was good.
It's cold-blooded, so the siesta would probably be when it's most likely active.
Yeah.
But Arthur, does this look threatening?
Well, it doesn't appear physically as threatening. Its actions and its intonation could definitely be interpreted as hostilities of some variety.
Hostilities or a warning?
Well, considering it's allowing us this time to converse about its general meaning and disposition, I would say a warning. But this is all best guesses.
And Talford is going to go ahead and produce a scroll holding up a hand, like, hang on 1 second, and then cast Translate.
Okay. Translate. You happen to have a scroll?
Yes.
Translate. I love this. Good call. So this is effectively level 3 casting. And you
Rank
will
2.
just... Rank 2. Thank you. It's a level 3 item. I get it.
Yep.
And this just basically allows you to understand the language, right?
Correct.
But you can't speak it back.
Let's see. Translate.
Heightened to speak back, yeah. So you cast Translate, and...
I'm going to cast it on it if it will let me. Because it has a range of 30 feet.
You cast it where, sorry? Oh, on it?
On the creature, yeah. Because then it can understand
Oh.
us.
Right.
Because we already understand this is a warning, so I want it to be able to understand Arthur to try to let us get by.
Right.
He can resist it with a will save, but that is what I am attempting. This is the closest Talford will come to non-violence.
All right. I will try to resist it with a will save, and if I succeed, this combat starts right away. But if I fail,
Sounds good.
I'll allow you to say something.
All right. That is I don't know what you rolled, actually.
I rolled a 30.
That is a success.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right.
Aelin avoids notice? Question mark?
Aelin just hunkers down next to Goku, who's a large creature who does offer cover.
No, you did not react in time to avoid notice there. So it's going to be a pretty straightforward set of initiatives here. But let's get it rolling. Krugga, what'd you get?
Hey, smoking hot 30. That is a natural 20.
Hot damn.
He
all right.
was looking forward to that fight.
Arthur?
Also a 30.
Okay. Aelin?
20.
And Telford.
I continue my proud tradition of rolling absolute dog water on initiative with a 19.
Proud, eh?
Okay. I also got a 30. So we really need a tiebreaker situation here.
You go
Normally
first.
you can choose between the two of you, I suppose, but I'm going to go ahead and say we all just roll a flat d20 to determine who goes
no, you
first
go
amongst
first.
these three.
Enemies
I go first?
Enemies all automatically go first.
Oh, okay.
Damn it,
Two.
Cam.
And then
Look, half the
Arthur-
reason y'all brought me on is because I know the
It
rules.
is definitely how it works.
Arthur and Krugga can choose between them then?
I'll take point. If,
Who
Duncan
goes first
doesn't
between
mind.
them?
Yeah, by all means.
Okay. So it's going to be enemy, Arthur, and then Krugga, and then Aelin, and then Telford. Okay. All right, combat. Begin.
and this creature, you've just cast a spell on it, and it just like, kind of like suddenly reacts to it, buckles itself, kind of ready for hostilities now, and it is going to take a hand off its long spear, pull a javelin, and toss it at Talford, who is obviously the quote-unquote aggressor here. And that is going to be a 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
Javelin comes flying in for 14 piercing damage as this thing just quickly reacts like a true warrior. Just toss right over Aylin's shoulder, right past Goku's horns, and strikes true on Talford. And then it is going to replace its hand back on the long spear and kind of just like settle itself, ready for you to approach. Arthur, you're up.
Okay, Arthur is... So we talked about this before this game started, so I just want you to have that in mind. First action is going to pull the net he has prepared out of Goku's barding. It is not tied to a rope. We never specified that, and I never wanted it to be. So, second action, he's going to make a ranged attack with the net.
Okay.
I don't know how to do this without putting the item onto Arthur, so I guess I'm doing that. That's a 14, a 2 on the die, so he pulls it out and just immediately throws it on the floor in front of him.
Yeah. Just like splays out on the floor by mistake. One of the anchors of it or whatever, just like gets on the railing of the stairs kind of thing, but it just doesn't accomplish much.
Good try.
Yes,
Good try, Arthur.
Did not go according to plan. But Kraga, strike through! And he will cast guidance.
Okay.
And Kraga, in a flash of guidance, goes "Yeah!" and runs towards the creature. Because that's about as eloquent as his feeling. Okay, first action. Kraga. Almost put a Q in there. Kraga is going to stride to the east of this creature and attempt a knockdown. So first will be a melee strike.
Okay. So you're going to get onto the stairs.
Yep.
So you're standing at the top of the stairs, but not quite to the platform yet.
Exactly.
Gotcha. What's your movement speed again?
40.
You got a huge one, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
40, yeah. Yeah, it should be good, because there's a little bit of difficult terrain going up the stairs as well, which I recently learned. But yeah, I think you just you have just enough movement, so that's cool.
Run
Okay.
up.
Run up.
Attempt an unarmed strike.
Striker stance.
29 to hit.
29 will hit.
Beauty. So that will be 8 bludge, and I get a free knockdown with a free attempt at a trip with no map.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Knockdown feats.
22. Not a great roll on that one.
Versus reflex DC.
Reflex.
Not going to do it.
Dinger, that's a turn.
Okay. Well, you get some damage in. That never hurts. Aelin.
It kind of does, though.
Did you say it was difficult terrain going upstairs?
It is actually, technically. Yeah. By the rules. I had no idea until recently. Not that we really encounter it in combat ever, but
Shout out to our Patreons for letting us know that.
I actually found it while reading about a magical wheelchair. And then I brought it up and was like, this is a thing. And someone was like, yeah, it's that. And I was like, oh, cool.
Okay, so
But
I
also
can't
shout out
make
to our
it.
patrons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out to them.
I would like to, because if it's difficult terrain, I can't make it all the way up here in one move action.
Okay.
So Aelin would like to run or stride 10 feet and then leap up the stairs. What do you want?
That's still 2 actions, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Leap is definitely a second action.
Son of a bitch. Okay, he just runs up the fucking stairs with 2 actions.
Yeah. I mean, you can still, it doesn't really matter. You can just you run, get your foot on the railing,
Nope,
I think,
that's
hop
okay.
your way up.
Nope. He's fine.
Put some mustard on it, Scott. Come on.
No mustard. I don't like this rule. I think that running up a single set of stairs as difficult terrain is ridiculous. You make it 40 stories, then we'll talk. Okay. But that is okay.
Okay. Well, as you run up these stairs, regardless, it actually takes this opportunity to strike you with its reactive strike.
That is okay.
And it's going to swing at you for a 28 to hit. Okay, that hits. And then you'll take 13 piercing damage on the way towards this creature.
Perfect.
Cool beans.
Yes, he takes the slash, but continues running because he wants to get into a position to make this creature off guard.
Okie dokie.
That was 2 actions.
That's 2 actions. Yep. You're going to swing.
Yes, I will. And striking out with the Elven Curve Blade, that is going to be a 26 to hit, flat-footed AC, off-guard AC, whatever.
That hits.
All right. Come on, baby. One moment, quick maths. For 16 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
16 points of slashing. Okay.
And
Pretty
that
all right.
is Aylin's turn.
Okay. And Talford.
Talford, being struck by the javelin, rips it out of his body, dropping it to the ground before snapping his fingers, and a crisscrossing layer of white energy passes over him as he casts shield. And then he stomps on the head of the javelin, breaking off the head, and then launches it as an amped telekinetic projectile at the creature.
Nice.
Ooh, I like that.
That is a 21 to hit.
That will miss, I'm afraid.
Do I want to hero point this? Yes, I do. A 23 to hit.
That also misses, I'm afraid.
All right. Well,
Damn
there
it.
it is.
Yeah.
That
Lots
is
of
my
flavor. No execution. I love it. That's when suddenly, as you snap this off and then you just use your mind to toss this thing across the room, perhaps the reason it missed is because you suddenly see an arrow flying through the air towards you as you see the another serpentine creature on the other side of the room that was hiding behind one of the tables pop up and loose the arrow at you. And you will be flat-footed to this attack for 28 to hit.
Go hit.
You're going to take 10 piercing damage, and I
I'm gonna
need a
shield block.
fortitude. Okay.
And blocks all of it as the shield
Blocks all of it.
shatters over me.
Nice try.
Okay, in that case, I don't think you have to do a. I think it's a contact poison here, so I don't think you have to do a fortitude save. Well, that's amazing. However, as it looses its arrow and strikes you, just boom, you smash this thing with the arrow with your shield in the last second, and you see its now free hand just kind of raise up into the air, in this like green arcane energy starts to sprout out from all around it, and right at the feet of Goatku, a 10-foot burst of liquid poison just conjures on the ground. And I need basic fortitude save from Arthur, Goatku, and Talford.
On the ground?
The squishy one.
Oh yeah, just like it's a liquid poison that. Oh yeah, sorry, I know where you're going with this. Let me see here. Venom Collar conjures 10-foot burst of liquid poison within 60 feet.
Yeah, because it would burst in all dimensions. Yeah.
Yeah, just like bursts out. Yeah. So Telford, what'd you get?
16.
Okay, and Goku.
31.
Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
Goku.
And Arthur.
20.
Okay. So Arthur and Talford are both going to take 13 damage. And then Goku will only take half. So what? 6. No one critically failed. That's a good one. Just so you know. Okay, and that is this sudden new serpent's turn. Delayed. Let me just move them down on the order here, and it is top of the round with the warrior serpent is going to, I think, turn on. What do I got here? Okay, is going to turn on Aelin and lash out with its fangs to try and bite you all of a sudden. Oh, not great. 23 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, it's going to follow up with a long spear attack as it pulls back and then thrusts forward. With a 21 to hit. Oh, that's garbage.
Also a miss.
And then it is going to step away onto the stairs next to Krugga, so it's no longer flanked for the moment. But yeah, that's its turn. Bite, swing, step. Arthur, you're up.
Arthur, first 2 actions is going to be to point out over at the little creature that popped up and shot arrows and acid at us, and this teal purple glittery dust 10-foot bursts over them, and I would like a will save, please.
Okay.
As he casts calm.
Calm. Okay. Damn it. Will save. Natural 20. 37.
Okay, you are unaffected.
Shutting down the casters today, friends.
Okay. Next action, he'll just fire a shot with his big old pacifying longbow.
Okay.
Oh, are you in volley range?
No.
It's pretty tight in here. It's probably...
You are not.
no, probably not. Damn that longbow.
That's a 23 to hit.
That is a miss. Ooh, it's close, though.
I'll use a hero point. Keep that economy flowing, you know? That's an 18, so that's probably also not gonna
Son
hit.
of a biscuit.
Okay. Yeah, not going to hit.
Oh, wait. Goku's going to step out of the poison.
Okay. Sadly, it's at the beginning of your turn. I just realized now that the poison would tick. So, good call on moving, but I will need a fortitude save from you both again.
Okay. Fortitude saves. Even Goku?
Yes, both of you, please.
Okay. It's 26 for Arthur
Okay.
and a 30 for Goku.
Okay. Both succeed. That you both take 8 poison damage, but now you are out of the poison as you move away. And that brings us to Krugga.
Krugga. You got something there, James?
Oh, yeah. Arthur took Goku's original splash damage, so I'm just figuring that out.
Okay.
Well, while goats are getting splashed with acid over there, Krugga's going to go into the dragon stance.
Okay.
And flurry of blows this here
How dare you?
snake creature. Actually, he's going to step to the northeast.
Wait, Dunk, can I offer one suggestion?
Sure.
Reposition him back into between the flank between you and Aelin.
I think that's what he was doing.
That's what I was just doing.
No, if you reposition, you can make an athletics check to just move him there, and then he's off guard on your turn for when you flurry.
Oh.
You can move him, is what he's saying. It's
You
a
can
reposition
physically
action.
grab him
Oh.
and shove him back into the place that he was, so that he's
Yeah,
off
it's like
guard.
shove, but if I recall correctly,
It's remaster.
remaster, introduce, reposition
Yeah.
as like the alternative. So you can just literally just move him back to where he was, and then flurry of blows while he's flat-footed or off
Okay,
guard.
sure.
And
I'll
it
try
does
that.
make a roll, but
It's
Yeah.
still going to cause a map, but it might be worth it.
Yeah, so athletics versus reflex.
I think it's versus fortitude on this one, isn't it?
yes, it is. It's fortitude. Could just trip him.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 17, so I think he's staying put regardless.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Okay, well, this flurry of blows, not going to be quite as good, but let's give it a shot anyways.
it was worth a try.
Fuck. 25 on the first one.
25 is a miss.
Oh.
Yeah, and 9 on the second.
Oh, not looking great.
And he is just sitting there like fucking Eddie from Tekken, swinging his legs in the air, doing nothing effective.
A 25 would have hit had the reposition worked. Just for food for thought. So it's a pretty good idea. But yeah, that's it. Aelin, you're up.
Okay, Aelin will step 5 feet to the northeast to be next to this creature and will faint. So here's a deception. 24 against your perception DC, I believe.
Against my perception DC, that is a fail. Oh, you guys are so close to all the DCs here, but it's not coming to fruition.
Is this a custom monster, Freeman?
It is not.
Okay.
You want to know what it is?
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Aelin, frustrated that him flashing the blade around has no effect on the creature, just comes down with both hands, striking it with the Elven Curve blade for a 34 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
For 5 points of slashing damage.
5 points. Of
Not
slashing.
quite what he was looking for.
No, not quite, but there it is. All right, so that's a move, a feint, a slash. Telford, roll me a fortitude. You're standing in the poison.
Okay. Is that the end of my turn or beginning?
Beginning.
Heard. 16 again.
16 again. Okay, so that is a regular fail. It's 15 poison damage.
All right.
Telford's
Talford.
looking a bit rough.
Yep, Talford looking like hell. Fuck. I have ideas. Most of them are foolish. Talford, doing mental calculus, is going to rush through, splashing through the puddle of poison to get up next to the creature before unleashing his mighty psyche and amping an imaginary weapon into the spear-using creature who I think I provoked from.
Yeah. Because the imaginary weapons cast with manipulate,
It's melee.
probably.
Yep.
Yep, it'll provoke. Oh, actually, you just running in, actually, because it's got reach with this
Yeah.
long spear. That alone will do it. This might have been a bad idea, Cam. It's a 38 to hit.
That is a critical hit.
Okay. You rush in, conjuring this imaginary blade, trying to unleash your psyche, and this thing just whips around and stabs you in the gut for 32 points of damage.
Talford drops in the puddle of poison.
Dying 2, no less.
I don't think the puddle was there.
The puddle's there, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
sorry,
where
I thought
he
you
would have
made
been
it
struck.
one more step. Oh, yeah, yeah.
No, I would have provoked leaving that square.
So one step back. Oh, that is damn dangerous.
Is his
You also probably would have fell down the stairs, which could have been worse.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
AOO? Does that give me an AOO or no?
No,
Damn it!
no. Not unless you had a reaction that triggers on attack actions. Which
No.
I'm not even sure they exist. But
I don't.
okay, Talford is down and dying. That brings us to the other serpentine creature, who is going to, let's see, spend an action to increase the size of this pool by 5 feet as it spreads out, getting underneath Goku's feet again. I'm not going to say it goes up the stairs quite to where the other serpent is, but actually I'm not even going to say it goes up to the onto the stairs at all. I think it pools around the edge of the stairs.
Pretty convenient.
It's a 10-foot burst, Freeman. It goes up
Pretty
the stairs.
convenient.
But it is a pool on the floor sort of thing too. All right. No,
Okay,
I'll
okay.
I'll do it. It's just going to be more dangerous for you right now too. That's all I'm saying.
Depends on the rise of the stairs, I suppose.
Yeah, now I'm drowning. Come on.
Let me
Let's
just
get
read.
this
Yeah,
over
let me
with.
just read the text here. So once per turn, starting a turn, the venom can use caller uses venom pool. The venom caller can use single action, which is the concentrate trait, to increase the radius of the burst by 5 feet. The pool of venom lasts for 1 minute, after which it evaporates without a trace. But it does still seem to say imply that it's increasing the radius of a burst. So okay, I'll recant. I will take a fortitude save for myself.
I'm just saying,
Rolled
if it
pretty well.
hit Arthur on top of Goku, it's got to hit this guy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's a very fair argument. Okay. This guy is going to take a little bit of poison, but also seems to be resistant to it. So doesn't seem to affect it much. It's just like kind of balks a little bit at this like sudden burst of poison around it. But it is not at all unfocused or really majorly phased by it. And then you are suddenly... Oh, what should I do here? We're gonna do a quick spell cast on Krugga. Krugga, could you please give me a very important, although it's definitely in your wheelhouse, fortitude save, please?
Sure you don't want to shoot an arrow at me, Barn?
Nope, don't want to do it. I want a fortitude save. I want you to roll real low.
I did roll real low and got a 4 on the die for a 17.
For the die for a 17, not a critical failure, but you are now slowed 1 for 1 minute, which is brutal. Slowed 1. and it is now it's the creature's turn in front of you, Aelin. And it is going to let's see here.
Make a fortitude save.
It is going to make a fortitude save. Thank you for that.
That's right.
It's actually going to do pretty poorly on this one. And let's see here. Let me roll some damage. Double check the DC. It's actually going to take that damage. It takes half of it. It takes about 8 points of damage in that time. It's worth something.
That ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing.
If we just leave it to its own devices, they may kill each other.
Yeah. It is then going to, let's see here. It's tough with a couple of reactive strike characters right next to you, isn't it?
Do something. How dare ya?
But I think it's just going to keep trying to be wily here, and it's going to step back to where it was. Definitely taking a bit of a risk here. You know what? No, it's not. It's going to attempt a shove on Krugga and try and shove him over the railing down onto the floor.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go athletics versus your fortitude. I didn't do too well. 24.
24 is a success.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay, so you are
By
shoved
one.
over the railing and down the floor. You don't take any damage, but maybe you fall prone. You could spend...
Maybe.
I think you can spend a grab an edge reaction if you want, and if you succeed it, I'll say you don't drop prone. But if you fail it, then you will.
25 on the reflex save.
I'd say that's probably more than enough. Yeah. So you just grab the
So-
you kind of get flipped over, but you manage to grab the edge and land on your feet. 'Cause you
Slowed Krugga. Just, got it.
But now this thing is definitely out of your reach, and it's about 5 feet above you. And then it's going to. Oh shoot! I had to have a free hand for that, didn't I? So I had to remove a hand from its long spear. So it will then spend an action to replace that hand, I suppose, and strike at Aelin.
Attack of opportunity on the manipulate to put your hand back on your weapon.
Is that a thing? Does that manipulate?
I don't know. I'm clutching.
So yeah, AOO, go for it. React strike. Scott's playing a martial character. Go.
32, baby.
32 hits.
17 points of slashing damage. Almost max, bitch.
17. Okay, it as you swing at this creature, it quickly reacts and turns itself towards the blow. So the blow strikes some harder, like bigger, hardened scales on its back, and reduces the damage. Because you're doing slashing, you said, right? Yeah, it reduces the damage by 10. So it's only going to take 7.
Touché, salesman.
But you notice that these hardened scales completely break off from its body. So it sacrificed this hardened piece of itself to reduce the damage for that.
I wonder if its AC dropped.
Go for the soft underbelly.
And then it's going to strike you with the long spear, which is a 38 to hit.
Yikes.
That is a hit and a crit. But
Okay.
my question is, not that it will probably matter on this strike. If you have a weapon with reach in Pathfinder 2e, do you take...
You don't take any penalties for striking next to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Anyways, it's a crit.
Also, I didn't do map on it. I should have. So that's actually a 33. So probably not a crit.
Okay, that is also not a crit, and I also will... do 1 second. Nimble dodge.
You already
You
used your
used
reaction.
reaction. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I'm not used to having so many reactions.
Yeah.
I will take the damage.
Okay, so regular hit instead of crit, which is good because
That's great.
regular hit is still 17 damage. Big ol' hit. Arthur's up.
25 and 25 for the two of them.
Oh yes, 25 is a. Let's double check here. Should I? That is a meet to beat for success. So you'll both take 7 poison.
7 now. Okay. Goku is going to go on a wander.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move pretty close to his entire complement to get nearer to the battlefield. Unfortunately, he's still going to be in said poison.
No, you're good, actually. Oh, or is that... Oh, that's the spot? Okay. Yes, you are.
Yeah. And then Arthur is going to start his turn and cast a one-action heal on... what's his name? Rawline?
Telf.
The old what's his name?
Oh, what's his name? Rawline.
Not a great roll, but that's 19 back.
Thank
Waking
you.
up in a pool of poison.
Arthur.
And then with his next two actions, he's going to attempt a forced mercy on the battle toad here.
Okay. Will save.
Yes, it is a DC 22 will save as he just points at his weapon and just...
I rolled pretty well. That's a 30. So regular success.
No, that is a critical success.
What? I think you said it was DC 22.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it is just regular success.
Mm-hmm.
Losing my fucking mind over here.
Looking at the
Okay,
spell
so you will
DC
take
of
a-
Goku.
Yeah. All of your attacks are non-lethal for the next round.
Okay.
And all of your persistent bleed is reduced to 0. So if you incur
Okay.
persistent bleed.
Yeah. Okay, but that's it.
Yeah, that's all for it.
Okay. Next up is Kruga. Just
Okay,
whipped
slowed
over the
Kruga.
railing, slowed.
Comes to his senses. Oh, you son of... as he's running back up the stairs.
You son of a book.
Oh, that's the worst thing you could call somebody. So it's, 30 feet with the difficult terrain to get back up there?
Sure.
To where he was.
I love the idea
And
that you're
let's try
slowed,
this.
but you can still spend an action to run 40 feet. It seems ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, he just did it.
I mean, he technically could run 120, so...
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And once he gets up there, we'll go with a flurry of blows. Let's try to kill this thing.
Okay.
Strike the first 27. Strike the second 26.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
Both hit. 32 damage total.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Just beeline it up there and yep. Bow, 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 bow. Doing everything.
Bow, bow,
everything's still
bow.
very fast, apparently. Slowed the wrong person. Okay, perfect. Big ol' hits. Aelin, you're up.
Okay, Aelin will attempt another feint. 29 against your perception DC.
That is a success.
Okay, you are now off guard. And Aelin will use Intimidating Strike.
Okay.
So that is a 2 action, I believe. 2 activity.
It is, yes.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So, lashing out with the Elven Curve Blade. 31 to hit.
31 hits.
Okay. So, you take a total of 19 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And then... So, it's just a regular hit, so you are now frightened 1.
Frightened 1. Oh, I love Intimidating Strike. It's so good. Okay, so you just feint and just smash down on this thing, and but just following up behind Kruga's flurry of blows, you've definitely given this thing a little bit of pause.
Well, and after knocking, I just like to think that after knocking off that armor, and then he's just immediately after spinning the blade around, and then just taking another chunk out of it. He's just
Yeah.
fuck.
All right, Talford, you've just been woken up by healing magic in a pool of poison. What do you do?
Talford will first
the
give
first
you
thing
a
you do
fortitude
is roll
save.
fortitude. Yeah.
I rolled way better this time. I got a 17.
Oh, a 17. That is
Yeah.
not a critical failure. You take 16 points of damage.
All right, cool. Almost immediately knocked back down, inhaling the poison, Talford will cough up blood, reaching to their chest with their healer's gloves, healing themselves back for 16 to negate that. They will stand up and then stride out of the poison. Oh God, I'm stuck with Goku.
Oh yeah, I hate that. That's automation at its worst.
Goku, please, no, don't nibble on my cardigan. I need to get out. Please.
Just biting on Talford's
Amazing.
pack of darts.
I am a pack animal, and I will give you a ride.
Yeah, but I will try to make my way over there, and I'm gonna play the angles and stay right there behind Goku to try to get cover from the ranged assassin off to the side. And that is my turn as Talford coughs poison out of his lungs, green smoke exhaling.
Okay, next up is the other dude who's a caster, which, by the way, is called a Venom Collar. Such a cool name. And it will, I mean, fuck it. It's going to spend another action to make that pool get a little bit bigger. It is not your friend when left at a distance, that's for sure. And the pool is now carefully creeping up the platform, the stairs onto the platform. And then it is going to, let's see, I cast Snow already. Let me just get rid of that. And then it is going to cast range. Good. Yep. Cool. Suddenly, right next to Kruga and the other serpent folk creature, this big cloud of putrid mist starts to fill the area all around, and basically everyone inside the area is now concealed. And anyone outside of the area also considers everyone inside concealed, and vice versa. And I need everyone to roll me a fortitude save. And I mean everyone but the Venom Collar. I'm going to take care of my Serpent Folk here first. What was my DC? It's going to be DC 25. I rolled a 31. Cool. What did Kruga get?
14 on the die for a suck it barn, and then a 27.
27. Success. You are sickened 1. How about Talford?
Talford rolled a 7 for a 17.
Okay, you are sickened 1 and slowed 1 while in the cloud. And Aelin?
17 on the die for a 27 and also a suck at barn.
Hey.
I'd
Okay.
like to hop in with the second barn for rolling a 17 in total.
Yeah, retroactive suck it barn.
Feels wrong. Yeah, it feels wrong.
Sickened 1, Aelin. Goku and Arthur.
24 for Goku and 16 for Arthur.
Okay, 24 for Goku and 16 for... Okay, you're both sickened 1 and slowed 1 whilst inside the cloud.
Nice use of whilst, by the
Okay,
way.
we're going to need to have a conversation about that on my turn. But
Okay. Next up is the Venom Collar, or not the Venom Collar, the other one, the Granite Scale it's called. And it is going to, let's see, it's a rough combo here. But first of all, it's going to get another fortitude save because it is in the poison. It's not going to do well on that. It's going to take this opportunity, I think, to stride away. So it will provoke, but it is concealed to both the provokers. And so you have to roll a DC 5 flat check for it to succeed.
Sure.
Go ahead, Kruga and Aelin.
A nat 20 on that DC 5 flat
Nope.
check.
And an
Wasted.
8 for your boy.
An 8. Okay, sure. Both roll attack rolls. It's taking a big risk here.
Oh, 20.
Miss.
26
Hit.
for 21 points of slashing damage in the mist.
You rolled sneak attack.
Oh, sorry. My bad. It was just habit. 14.
14. Okay, thank you. That's better. And it will stride away. And it's going to stride a second time. And then it is going to take an action to take cover behind the table next to the Venom Collar. They're buddying up now. Arthur, what do we need to talk about? It's your turn.
the slowed. So, Arthur, the way, as far as I understand, actions work is they're distributed at the top of the round, not at the top of the turn. So that would have been at the grayscale.
No,
That means
top of your
thing is
turn.
reduced by one
They're
action.
just top of the turn.
Top of my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. But you said if I move out of the cloud, I'm no longer slowed. Does that tick away at the end of my turn, or the second the movement happens?
No, you have now lost one action right now.
Right.
So once you move out, the next turn you won't have lost an action.
Okay. So it would come back the next turn.
Correct.
Okay.
So like the slowed condition will, as soon as you regain your actions, the amount of actions you regain are reduced by your current condition. So it's your turn, you regain 3 actions, but it's reduced by 1 by slowed. Now you only have 2 to spend. If you move out, the slowed will fall off, therefore it will not reduce the next time you regain.
Yeah, the problem it becomes mounted combat. So Goku no longer has any actions, so he cannot move
Unless you spend
Arthur
an action to
commands
give
it.
him another one, effectively.
Yeah,
because you can give
well,
him
it would give him 2, I think. Yeah,
But
Okay.
he because he's the mature companion, I believe that's what gives him 1 to spend on his own no matter what. But right now, he's got none.
Yeah.
Unless you spend 1 to amp him up, to give him an option.
yeah.
In which case, too, if you spend 1 action to give him 2, I would call that as spending an action to have him regain actions, which would still be reduced by 1.
Well, even if I gave him 2, it would. That seems costly, so I'm
Yep.
gonna roll the dice here and attempt to dispel magic on that poison cloud.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So first thing I want to do is spend, I guess, recall knowledge to figure out if I think this is a spell or not.
It's very
the venom
obvious to
appeared
you
to
that
be.
it is a spell. It casts a spell. You
Oh.
can tell. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's straight up casting.
Okay. Then I will spend 2 actions. Okay. I'll spend 2 actions to dispel magic. Then this is at 2nd level.
Okay.
And that is a 22 on the counteract check.
And the DC is set as a level based. I never remember how this works.
If it's a spell, use the caster's DC.
Okay. Caster's DC is 25.
Okay. Is this something I'm able to hero point?
Oh, okay. Yeah, any D20 roll can be hero pointed.
That's a 31. There we
Okay,
go.
31
Nice.
will make it a success, which means it'll counteract the target if the counteract rank is 3 or less, which is basically the same as the spell rank. It is a rank 3 spell. You dispel it right away.
Yes.
Nice. Buddy. Love that for us.
Finally, it shines. That was amazing. Arms of the Air Force.
Dispel magic is the greatest spell. When it goes off, it goes
which-
off hard.
which one did
and
you
unfortunately,
dispel?
our listeners are going to miss
the stinking cloud,
Corbin is dispel magic. Yeah, the stinking cloud.
Yeah. We did forget to do your fortitude save at the beginning of your turn, though, already. So let's quickly cover that.
That is correct. Yeah. 15 for the goat
Okay.
and 23 for the pug, who is also the goat in my heart.
Okay. Goku sadly critically failed. Is going to take 40 damage. And Arthur will take 20.
Fuck.
Oh no, don't make me kill Goku. Don't let me
Nobody's
do it.
making you, Freeman.
He's the one not moving out of the poison. He keeps staying. in it.
Arthur's down to 12 and Goku. Well, I couldn't move that turn. I mean, I could have, but
Right.
I stand by my choice.
Is Goku down?
It's not like when he falls prone, he's gonna have to pick up his own weapons.
But
No,
that's,
Goku's sitting at a flush 1 HP.
So that's so what you've done here is spend 2 actions to cast right away. It succeeded. Now you have 1 action left. No?
He's slowed.
No, I'm slowed.
Oh right, you're slowed. Shit. Thank you. Even after everything I said, this is rough.
Am I still sickened though?
You are
Does
still
that'll
sickened.
Drop off.
Yep.
Okay.
The spell lasts for a minute, or unless, of course, usually to the rules of sickened, you can retch and try and get it out of your system. Krugai, roll me a
Arthur's
fortitude.
no stranger to that.
Yeah, no stranger at all. One of the first things you ever did.
Poor pug. 27 on the fortitude save from Kruga.
Okay, that is 12. Nope. 6 poison damage.
Ha! It's not that funny, really. But,
Showed him.
yeah. I mean, it is the first damage I've taken so far this combat.
Show off.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Whatever.
That's why I've been waiting for the 3 action heal. That's exactly why I've been waiting.
Okay,
yeah.
and now he will use his prodigious speed to move slowly, I guess. And so it's not difficult terrain going downstairs, correct?
No, it's not. No.
No, so it's like an opposite of a cow where we cannot go upstairs, but we can go down. Okay, I guess I'll take the 40 feet to just be to the southwest of the Venom color.
Yep.
And oh, I'm still at 2 actions. This sucks.
Yeah.
Probably want to just flurry of blows, I guess.
Really is your best
I
option.
forgot to put. Yeah, I forgot to put Stunning Fist on my last flurry of blows, but let's try to tick that on here. 23 for the first, 28 for the second.
Second one hits, first one misses.
Okay, so you will take 13 bludgeoning, and I need a Fortitude save, please.
Okay. 13 a bludge and a fort save. Not my best one. 20.
Okay, target must succeed a DC 21 save against your class DC.
Oh, 21.
Okay, no, that's
Oh, I
21.
just failed.
So you are stunned 1.
Stunned one. Okay. Passing the slow disease on. Okay, that's you. That's a move up and a flurry of blows with the old stunning fist. Wicked. Aelin, you're up. Roll me a fortitude.
Fortitude coming up, baby.
DC 25.
15.
Oh, okay. You take 32 points of poison damage.
Yikes.
Wow.
Critical failure.
Wow. Wow.
Wow is right.
Starting to think that poison's not too good for you.
I hope you don't need healing next turn because I need to move.
Aelin will.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm having fun with this combat. This has been really fun on my end for these creatures. I was
It
hoping
would
they'd
be,
turn
you're
out
winning.
awesome, and it's been great. It's been really great.
Okay.
I really appreciate how you've been using different environmental challenges to this adventure.
It's been
It's
fun.
been a nice change.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Aelin is going to move to the south and would like to hop over the banister to behind this little table here
Yeah.
and will draw and use a potion. That will be a lesser.
Okay. Use a potion. That's going to be your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Needs a moment to recover. Talford, you can attack at range, right?
Talford can attack at range, but having seen this poison get bigger and bigger every fucking time, would I, looking at this, believe I would need to make a fortitude save if I ran through it?
No, it's start of your turn. That's the way it's going to go.
Talford, still coughing out poison, is going to stride forward 30 feet, sliding under a table before coming back up to his feet.
Doing
Slowed
a Clive Owen shoot him up,
Yeah,
slide
just-
underneath.
yeah, just underneath.
Yes.
And then is going to attempt to retch out this poison.
Okay.
Rolling a natural 1 for a 10. So that's my
I
turn.
feel like I should force you to
Sure, I'll go up
take
another
more poison
poison.
damage. No.
No, it's too late. I'm doing it.
No, don't take more poison damage.
You
Telford,
actually choke on the vomit that
Oh,
you're trying
and
to
I'm
put
prone
out. and
too?
you slowed
Okay,
one
I'm
next
done.
round.
Yeah.
However, no, you're fine. You just don't hack it up properly. Although I'm glad that you rolled this natural one because it just reminded me that Aelin and I think Arthur recently critically failed, or was it Goku that critically failed?
it was moi.
Goku critically failed, I think. Yeah, Goku. But that was the poison he was in, not the stink cloud save.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
the
Yeah,
poison is
the
the bad one.
problem is that when you critically fail, you take persistent.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay.
Yeah. So
No gives
I'm
these
afraid.
fancies.
I'm afraid I need
Just roll the damage.
Aelin, you're gonna take 3 poison and then roll me a fortitude save real quick. See if it came off.
Flat check.
That's what I meant. Flat check.
Natural 1.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill Goku. I
Just
hate
telling
this
you,
so much.
Freeman, if Goku dies, there will be a mutiny. A mutiny.
was so good.
It's not the right. It's not even. I don't even think it's the right animal, but it was so good. It's just, is goat meat
Yeah.
mutton as well? Technically, I don't know.
Yeah, ghost mutton.
Oh my god! Fuck
Goat
you.
sheep.
Goku takes 6 poison damage.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Dying one.
Hey, at least the healer's on his back.
Do animal companions do dying conditions, Cam?
I'm gonna say
Ooh.
yes,
I don't-
just so there's
oh,
not a mutiny against
Okay,
me.
yeah, we're going for it. I really don't want to kill Goku. Dying one. It's dying one. Roll me a flat check. Roll me a flat check. I can't.
Flat check for what?
For the persistent, because you we're doing this retroactively. You would have taken 6.
Oh,
Flat check to shake it off.
fortitude.
No, just flat check.
19, motherfucker.
Okay, so
Hey.
Goku goes
lives.
down, dying one, but manages to shake off the persistent. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. All right, Telford, you got 1 action left, I think. Or are you slowed too? No, you are slowed, aren't you?
I retched and yeah, that was my turn.
Okay, but you are no longer slowed. So let me just take that off real quick. I'm gonna take these off. All right. This is bad. This is so bad. The Venom Collar is going to. The Venom Collar is fucking stunned. You bastard. It is not going to sustain the pool. Shit.
Wait, fucking wait. The pool is sustained?
Yeah, it's
It
been
is,
getting
has to
bigger.
spend an action every. No, sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. It's not sustained.
Okay, I was going
It's
to say,
not
because
going
on
to
its
spread
second
It's
turn,
not
it
gonna
did not
spread
fucking
it.
sustain.
It's not going to
Yeah,
spread it.
okay.
That's what I.
That
That's,
would've-
yeah.
oh.
It was more of a Bane and Bless situation.
This entire combat has an asterisk.
Yeah, I was watching to make sure it was whether or not it,
It
was
lasts for a
sustained.
minute. It lasts
and-
I had it on my mind too, James. I was
This
Yeah.
entire combat has an asterisk.
Go ahead. That's good. That's good. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you all a heart attack there. It's not going to expand it, but it is going to cast a spell that does not provoke. It's not a manipulation. It's called Noxious Vapors, and it is basically going to cause. I need Kruga, who's right up in his goodies, to roll a fortitude save.
Oh, 4 on the die for a 16.
16 is a regular failure. Okay. Hold on. I'm not going to read the spell. It's kind of odd. You emit a cloud of toxic smoke that temporarily obscures you from sight. Each creature except you in the area when you cast a spell takes poison damage for a critical failure, becomes sickened as well. All creatures become concealed, and all creatures outside the smoke become. Okay, so it's acting like a stinking cloud, but it's like a personal space. Okay, so within like sort of a 5-foot radius almost around me, this cloud appears, and you are going to take 13 poison damage.
No.
No.
You know what? Okay.
So 5 foot centered on me, and that's going to be its turn. And then the granite scale is going to peel on down next to its companion, get up in Kruga's goodies, and is going to strike with its long spear. 27 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you're going to take 10 piercing damage, and then it suddenly spends its action to rattle the base of its spear like it started when you first arrived. And it just starts to rattle, and everyone within 30 feet of the creature, which I think is going to be... it looks like it's just going to be Kruga and Talford. Roll me a... Oh, no, I'm going to do a demoralize against you both.
All right, I'm sick of 2. Let's go.
Oh, I didn't roll well. It's going to be 21 versus your will DCs.
That is a perfectly on the nose for me because it's sick of 2.
Ooh, so you're frightened 1?
That is a success as well.
Okay, you're both frightened 1. And it's the end of this creature's turn. Its frightened condition falls off. And that's going to bring us to Arthur. Oh, God, what's going through Arthur's head right now?
Arthur is just paying attention to the battle. So I found reference to the CRB page 479. Player characters, their companions, and other significant characters don't automatically die. They are instead knocked out and at the risk of death. So we are doing this as raw. I knew we were, but
Cool. Awesome.
we've confirmed.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, Arthur is not quite losing his mind. He has a plan You know, he's old. He's done shit like this before, but never with Goku. So his first action is going to be a battle medicine on his buddy.
Okay. Oh. There, buddy boy. Here's a Band-Aid.
Okay, and that'll be 4 back to Goku. I guess he will then use his second action to command Goku to give him 2, technically 3 actions.
Okay.
The slow has fallen off, right?
Yes.
Okay. So with those 3 actions, first thing Goku's going to do is stand and spend an action to move about as far away as it can possibly get.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves Goku with 1 move or 1 action, and Arthur with 1 action, and none of them are ideal. So what he is going to do is 1 action heal on Aelin.
Thank you so much.
I really didn't want to do it. I really didn't want to.
I don't
I
want you
get
to
it.
do it either.
You're saving
Well,
for the
it's
two-
not that I
it's
don't
the
want to
2
heal
action.
Aelin. It's that
Wait, why don't you just battle medicine?
because I get more with heal.
Okay.
My heals are D10s. My battle medicines are D8s.
If you do expert, like it gives plus. I don't know. Whatever.
If you
Do
raise
which
your
one you
AC to 20, yeah. The risk reward of getting even more if you want.
Yeah, I don't want the risk.
Yeah.
Aelin's down real far. So that's 11 back to Aelin, and that's everybody's turn.
Okay.
Unless you want a fortitude save from Arthur for starting in the acid, in which case that could negate his entire turn.
Well, I was wondering how I should play it because you have this amazing ability to even reach beyond your own personal space because you are mounted. So, like, does that mean that if Goku is touching it, is Arthur also affected? Even though Arthur's definitely outside of the range. Yeah, it's a very good question. It's sort of the question of balance and all those things, isn't it? Yeah, roll me a fortitude.
If this fails, Arthur goes unconscious and I lose my turn, I think. That's a 27.
Oh, thank him.
No, we're still at risk. Arthur's only got 12 HP.
That's a success. You take 8 points of damage. So we're good. By the way, I did forget that when the granite scale ran up to Krugga, everyone's consumed in that 5-foot radius. So I should have rolled a flat check. I rolled it. It was a 17, so everything still stands. This is looking rough. Krugga's still looking okay, but the granite scale's not looking great. But that silver collar is really messing your day up. Talford is ready to get back in the action, but is still struggling. Aelin's got a little bit of healing pumped into him here, but he's still looking rough. And let's not get started on Arthur and Goku. They are in terrible shape. And that's where we're going to call it. And we're going to pick this up in the final episode of episode 100 next week.
I can't
God
believe you would
damn it.
cliffhanger us here. It's rude.
Things be rough.
Mid-round.
Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.